Then 5th is 30, Lee Watts, and in 6th is rider number, and I think that would be number 46, that one there, can't...
yeah, Aaron Rywood.
Aaron Rywood, right, thanks for that.
You're not wrong, but you had the call there, Gary, because Andy Jones is wide on the back of that leading duo, and he is close. He's just set the fastest lap of the race, 1:47.52 to close within just 0.4 of a second, and that is going to be 0.4 of a second. Than the riders ahead of him, but Willis still leads it across the line from Duncan Gibson, from Andy Jones. They've got a 5-second time to Neil Appleton takes spot just ahead of Ian Smith and Mark Edwards. But I think you're right, it's a good call. The experience of the rider, number 171, Andy Jones is going to tell in these final couple of laps because he is on a mission.
Yes, fighting mission at that for Andy Jones, and that's going to easy breath out here from the sight of them to charge down in towards it. It's Jones moving closer. Yes, he is. He's moving very close there, and almost showing front wheel on the second place man Gibson. It's Willis on the green machine from 171. Andy Jones up to second place. Andy Jones second place now. So a change there. Yes, 68 is Duncan Gibson. So a tremendous scrap for the top three machines. It's 61 Appleton next now. He's logged him as plus 10 seconds, so he's going to be dropped down the results, unfortunately. But keep your eyes, Russ, as they come up the deer lead. It's a fantastic sight down here, and I think you're in for another treat as we end the 5th lap through Nickerbrell.
Well, we just catch them flash between the greens as they go in. Side by side, and it is Jones that leads it from Willis. But Willis closes hard on the brakes going down into turn number 1, and that's a cracking corner. But Willis, well, he did a lot of work on the brakes, but he didn't do a lot of good for his exit speed because the gap grew slightly as Andy Jones applied the power on that 999 gap. He disappeared and off up the hill. Simon Andrews has had a good battle. He's certainly Fordham on the mini twins, and he's got James Francis alongside him, and we just expect to see that little group come through.
Number 17, the regular numbering rider at BSB, only in white green.
Kawasaki. Wait to see they come through. At the moment is Tom Llewellyn, the appointment. Hoping to catch that little group. Here they come, and it's being led now by Andrews. Andrews has got to the front of that little group. Here he comes. Outright straight line speed, but he certainly is doing the business around the corners. Looks very, very straight indeed.
Yeah, the leaders are through with Jones leading the way up clear for the 6th and last time. 171 is your leader now. Andy Jones on the Ducati powered ahead of 302, who's Paul Willis on the big KTM and number 268 third. That looks pretty set for third now, I would think. And it's interesting that the KTM is like quite a few spectators as well this year.
Well, I was speaking to Paul when he had the bike at the beginning of the year, and he was still riding the Aprilia because he said that's the bike I'm looking at for next year, but wasn't quite sure. Oh, he put in a good charge on the last lap, of course, and hasn't quite managed to get back into it. But Willis is developing this bike for next season. He is a happy boy indeed. Second place and closing in the final couple of corners, but it is confirmed the race win for Andy Jones. But Paul Willis at the line was just 0.3 of a second behind him, and terrific are the guys. Duncan Gibson did manage to answer that third place, but again he put in the spirited final lap. They all lapped within 3 tenths of each other. Aaron Rywood came through into 4th spot ahead of Lee Watts as Darryl Alexander obviously made some sort of misdemeanor somewhere, because Alexander, well, unbeknownst to myself, disappeared. Oulton Mini Twins ahead of James Francis. So, here comes Simon across line. Absolutely bolt upright. I think he enjoyed that.
I don't think he put his head under the screen all the way through. No, Sandra Arben, by the way, if they're listening to the pits, I don't know if Ian, our sound man, has got the commentary going in the pits today, but we always feel for them when we have any incidents out here. Sandra had a spill, but she is okay. Sandra Arben had a spill at Knickerbrook, but is okay.
Well, that's good. It pops into rounds every now and again on the SP1. Well, I did say before the start of the race, Sabre Thunders are one of my favourite races on the day, and that's the reason why. They really do give us some fantastic entertainment. Really is top quality stuff from the big twins. It seems to be any given weekend you can pick any one of 4 or 5 to take the win. Appleton is going to be mean when he comes out to the final. He's going to start from the second row. Yes, he is, start from the second row, even with that 10-second penalty. So he is going to be mean indeed, and he was lapping very rapidly indeed. Sure whether he's going to be able to hang on to Andy Jones or not. What was Appleton's quickest lap time? 1:50.5. No, is the answer. 3 seconds a lap slower than Jones. We got also Aaron Ridewood. We're going to keep an eye out for number 46, Aaron Ridewood, because he started the fairway down, position 24 on the grid.
152 Robert Bowen, by the way. Robert Bowen was just ready to get picked up by the recovery out here. If anyone's interested to find out he's all right.
Yep.